What?
Hey, everybody, you know who this is. This is the Dirty Three. I'm Joe.
And I'm Brian.
And our third guy can't be here with us this week because last week he went to vacation in North Texas. And I don't know exactly what happened to him,
Oh, God.
but we haven't talked to him in a week and a half. I hope he's all right down there. It might be too soon.
My prayers or whatever go out to the families affected by that horrible.
I thought some prayers. It goes out to everybody that been affected down here.
Mother Nature's a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you see it all the time. It happens all the time. I mean, it doesn't change the effect of it. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that you're heartbroken. I mean, in a lot of areas, these things happen.
You know what's crazy? It's like, I can't call it crazy, but in like certain areas, you get like certain different tragedies that will go down. But like, certain countries or whatever, they get really affected by earthquakes. So in where we live at, we don't really get earthquakes. We even might get the occasional like dust up of an earthquake, like a little small one that's like a little rattler.
Yeah,
but we don't
might
get shit
something
like that. And then like, all right, California, when they had all those wildfires, and I don't know if that was planned.
No, I mean,
I think it was planned. I think they were trying to burn down a lot of that area.
Well, if you don't clean up the brush and stuff when things do happen,
city, because the Olympics are coming to LA,
yeah.
Right?
And trying to burn it down.
You burn the city down, you get a lot of the bums out. The homeless.
They couldn't clean it up. They might as well burn it down. But no, I'm only kidding.
Well, you get a lot of these old, dilapidated areas, burned out.
But they get earthquakes too. A lot of earthquakes.
And they get slammed by earthquakes. Florida gets tornadoes and rain.
No, Florida gets the hurricanes, which are really bad. But you get down South Tennessee and stuff like that, Louisiana, they get those hurricanes and tornadoes. They get that shit coming up. It's a matter of where you want to live and what you want to put up with.
I mean, yeah, and even like Japan, they get tornado.
They get even fucking tsunamis,
hurricanes.
They get fucking
earthquakes.
Yeah, they get a lot of things out there.
That shit's wild, bro.
And
over here in Massachusetts, we just got traffic.
I mean, you got to look at it. Like, I wouldn't move to Florida because of all the hurricanes. Not just the hot weather; it's the hurricanes.
I wouldn't care about the hurricanes as much. It was the fact that
when you're in one.
No, they have dinosaurs down there.
Yeah, when you get after the hurricane and you're stuck in a lake, you're in there with fucking alligators, pythons.
No, I'm gonna have. If I ever went to Florida, I would obviously. I mean, I would never want to live down there, but I would be down there. But then, whatever the case may be, I'm not going to be in the fucking lake. I'm going to be in my house if there's a goddamn tornado or hurricane.
If there's a hurricane, your house is gone, depending on if you're right in the right path.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's happened. They show it all the time. People's houses are gone. 140-mile-per-hour winds, bro.
Yeah, but I wouldn't live in one of those areas. I wouldn't even live down there, so I wouldn't care.
And the tornadoes, man, they can do more destruction in a small area that they develop in.
See, that's the only reason why I wouldn't want to move to Texas is because of the shit.
Well, you got them in Tennessee. You got them in all over the Southeast. You got tornadoes.
We've had them in Mass too, but nothing like crazy.
It's because of the weather they have, the hot, humid weather down there. That's what happened. We get them up here every once in a while. There was one in Revere about 4 or 5 years back.
That was a while ago, yeah.
Right on Broadway, Revere.
It was way before.
Yeah, it took off the roof to the skating rink.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty bad.
For around here, it was pretty bad.
Broadway and Revere, they got tore up.
Yeah. We had one before that landed in Charlestown and one that landed in Billerica years back, but they do minor damage, not like they do down in the south where they destroy an entire town.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, there used to be houses here, and there's nothing.
And it's crazy. People will think like, oh, up in the Northeast and up here, I couldn't deal with that cold.
Well, that's another thing.
The cold isn't even that bad.
No, and you can always get warm. You can always put layers on.
You can always put layers on one. And sure, like some of the time it's like miserably cold out for like multiple. Actually, all right,
I'll 3 months.
If you work like first thing in the morning when it's still dark out and before the sun comes up, like
it's cold.
That shit is miserable. But then, and literally like that 20 degrees in the morning, when that shit hits like 38 degrees throughout the day, dude, you feel it, and you could almost like pop a long sleeve shirt on in a sweater. You're good. You're like, damn, this 38's nice compared to the 18 degrees from before the sun came up.
I mean, the biggest complainers in the Northeast around our neighborhood and stuff that complain about cold weather are the people that work inside. They are the ones that complain the most. I work outside. I work outside.
We unload trucks a lot outside. And it's fucking, dude, we got to do it with metal. We're unloading all that metal shit, dude. It's fucking sucks. If you
and I can tell you, I wear a sweatshirt throughout the winter. Unless it gets drastic, which a regular winter day, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I got layers underneath. I'm not wearing heavy stuff. Unless we do get temperatures that are minus, and we get wind chill that's minus, and we get these nor'easter storms and stuff like that, and we get snow, and sometimes a lot of it, sometimes not. Like we're due to be hit. We haven't been hit in a while.
I think that weather patterns, and they're changed in a weird cycle around here. But I'm not like some global warm fucking whatever freaking wacko or whatever. But I mean, the environment changes. That's fact. And I think up around here, the reason why we don't get those snowy ass days anymore down here, if you go to Maine, snows every fucking day up there.
Yeah, every fucking day. It's the way the patterns go.
Or even in northern Massachusetts, my buddy lives in Georgetown, and it'll be 40, say like a lot of the winter time for us in Everett. No. It'll be 40 degrees to 38 degrees or whatever, and it'll be a little rain. Maybe a little rain for us. And then up his way, he got fucking 4 or 5 inches of snow.
Yeah, it's just the way the pattern goes. Sometimes it just comes across Massachusetts. Sometimes it goes north. Sometimes it goes south.
This dumb fuck's really trying it again.
There's no rhyme or reason towards it. And then there's something. There he goes, right up on there.
Who cares, dude?
And
hey, the cat's acting crazy.
Oh, the cat's acting up. He's got a thing for plastic, Antonio. And I just can't sit here and watch him eat
Antonio, what's your matter, yo? What's a mama?
Antonio,
that old cocksucker.
Fucking dirtbag.
The cat's horny for plastic, people.
Fucking plastic.
The cat's horny for plastic.
I don't want to spray him, but you gotta stop eating this shit.
It's not good for him. He's old. He can't eat plastic all day, but the cat's horny for plastic for some reason, people. He's just one of those cats.
Oh. Antonio, you're making me want to fucking redo this cut because I don't want to fucking...
That's all right. He's going for more. He's just being a menace right now.
Now he's into the paper. Oh my fucking God.
Goddamn cats and their plastic habits.
Oh my God, he loves the plastic. I can't get him to stop eating plastic everywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I gave the cat mouth to mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the TD3, and I'm Brian.
Yeah. And I'm Joe.
And the third guy got eaten by that cat over there because half of him is made out of plastic.
Yeah, we dressed him in plastic.
Yeah, and he got devoured by Antonio the cat.
The cat's got a fetish with this plastic. I don't get it.
He's just horny for plastic, man.
He's an old boy, and I don't want to yell at him or anything, but I don't want him eating that plastic. It's not good for them.
It's not healthy, people. Listen, we care about this poor cat.
We do. You see me, I stopped the show to save the cat.
That's right. Well,
that's what happened.
The show never stops.
It never stops. We're going to continue. But I had to get off camera to save the cat.
He gave that cat, I seen it, Hulk Hogan leg drop.
Yeah.
And
I elbowed that cat.
Some of my younger wrestling fans will remember the guy Tajiri, but he used to spit the mist in your face.
I gave that cat the people's elbow.
He gave the cat the mist.
The Stone Cold Stunner.
The Stone Cold Mist.
That cat eating plastic no more.
Yeah, that sounds bad. That cat's sleeping with the fishes, if you know what I mean.
You know, Sally's going to be so happy if she ever watches this video and says, hey, he gave up. He fucking actually didn't sit there and watch the cat eat the plastic.
No, we could have watched it do some stupid shit for sure.
But and he would have ate the whole thing.
I mean, we probably shouldn't. If that happened, we probably couldn't sit here and watch it on the show. That'd be bad.
You know.
And then, like, commentate it as it's happening. Like, the cat's fucking chomping away at it now.
It wasn't like he was
Look at him go.
It wasn't like he was just a little bit chomping on it. The fucking cat was going to fucking town.
He just damn near pulled the whole Amazon package apart. There must have been some good catnip in there.
And the thing is, there's an HDMI wire in there, and then he goes and eats that plastic cord, you know? So I don't want to really...
Not today.
I just don't want to... Look, if the cat dies on my watch, I'm going to die.
If he dies, he dies. I'm just kidding, people. We love Antonio the cat around here.
We love Antonio, and we want to take care of him.
He's just got orange cat energy, so he's a little fucking tapped in the head.
And just to let you know, there's more cats around. He's the only one in this who likes to be around us when we do the podcast.
Joe's a crazy cat lady.
Yep, we got crazy cats over here. But Antonio's finally laying down after all that plastic, probably full.
Anyway, what the fuck were we getting at?
I don't even know where we were because Antonio fucking took me off that fucking...
Yeah, shit.
I got into save the cat mode.
Safety first, that's good,
But we can rebound. We're at the beginning of this. You know?
Yeah, we usually figure it out. So anyway, yeah, summer league happened, or it's happening still, and your boy Cooper Flag, who you've been hating on,
Uh,
he got shut down after only 2 games played. First game was a little shaky, sure, but then he comes out and drops 31 on him and shows the world that he can do it. That's all we needed to see from the boy Cooper Flag, man.
yeah, they usually don't. They only play a couple of these summer league games, and then they don't play. They don't want him to get hurt and stuff.
In like little LeBron in every game, though.
Yeah, they play the little with him because he sucks. He needs all the work, and if he gets hurt, they don't care. Let Bronny play every game.
I wouldn't say that.
Bronny's awful, bro.
Yeah, he's not.
Caitlin Clark's better than Bronny. In fact, let's even go. Angel Reese is better than Bronny. She shoots better.
I don't think so, dude. Bronny would for sure beat her in a game of 1-on-1.
No, Bronny's not going to be a starter. If he is in LA, it's just because of his father's name. He should never be a starter anywhere. No. Could he be a bench player? Sure.
That dude will start like a back-to-back against the fucking worst team in the league.
Yeah, this kid couldn't be a starter on Everett High. And I'm not shitting on him. His father brought him up, and he shouldn't have been. He shouldn't even have been drafted. He didn't have the work. He was out hurt his first year in college. He didn't have the body of work to get in there. The thing is, everybody knows he got in there under his name. And if I were him, I'd be fucking ashamed.
Look,
you know?
I mean, hey, that kid's rich. I mean, he grew up rich. That's the thing.
He's worth whatever without being in. He doesn't have to be Bronny, the basketball, guy. I'm not going to say superstar because it'd be mockery.
Bronny, the basketball guy.
Yeah, like he could have went and taught basketball someplace. Maybe been a coach. The guy's around the best player in the world all the time.
He could have had a podcast. Because we have a podcast, so we can talk about it. But
he could have done any number of things. And I think in part, maybe his father pushed him into this because his father really pushed for him to be on the team because he wanted to play with his kid.
I think that was a thing, too. And honestly, I think that he's going to get his other son on the team eventually. And I've been saying this I said this, honestly, before even Bronny was in the league. When he first went into USC, I was like, why would USC take him? Because he wasn't that great in high school, if you look at it.
Wasn't an all-star recruit.
And then, whatever, okay, I see that because they live in California. Obviously, you want to take LeBron's kid because LeBron alone is going to donate a shit ton of money to the school.
Of course he's going to. He's going to donate money, and I'm sure that's how Bronny got in.
He's going to donate a mummy to them.
He's going to donate a mummy from the Middle East.
He's going to go to his fucking sarcophagus down to Egypt.
Or unless his own mommy. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. But the thing is, Bronny's getting off by his name. He's not the first one. He's not the only one. He's not going to be the last one. It's going to happen, and it's going to continue to happen. But you look at it, and I feel bad for him because he's getting shit. His peers don't find him as a player. He's getting shit from the media, which he should. And you look at LeBron get mad at Stephen A., calling it like it is.
Well, Stephen A's a prick.
Stephen A. is also a dick,
punk,
but still.
LeBron's a punk for pressing him at that game that one time. I remember seeing that clip of LeBron pressing him.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like the corniest fucking shit ever, dude.
Oh, LeBron can be the corniest motherfucker ever,
too.
He
is, dude. I mean, you know how we feel about him out here in Boston, man. Fuck LeBron.
And the other thing, too, good. Embrace your baldness. Stop wearing those phony-ass hair pieces. Embrace your baldness, LeBron. Yeah. Embrace it.
Embrace it, like Krillin said.
Look, do they have? No.
Yeah, bitch.
They don't have the LeBron fucking guy on the anime.
That dude's so corny that he had to remake Space Jam. He couldn't just make his own movie.
I like LeBron. You don't hear anything bad about him per se. You don't hear.
You know why? Because everything that's probably ever bad around him gets swept under the rug, and always has been swept under the rug.
Well, I mean, you look at the stars of the '80s. I guess it's a little different.
He is super clean. Like as far as being like clean as a whistle and that character shit. You don't.
He's not at the bars and shit. He's at home. He's a family guy.
Hear anything? Yeah. No smut on that dude's name at all. But minus the shit in China, where they were like,
he's got that connection or whatever.
He was just saying that they were like he was benefiting off the child labor shit over there, or whatever, to make the shoes.
Well, that's obvious because most
like
of your big
Chinese
shoemakers.
Puppet. They were saying that. They were saying he was a Chinese puppet. I'll say that because they were always saying that. I don't care, but if he is, I don't know.
LeBron, the person, he's a family guy. There's really nothing bad to say about him. You could, back in the '80s, Jordan, you could have a lot to say about him. A lot of shit went on in his life that was public.
I feel like they just painted like that guy because he's so prolific, though. I don't think the league
was so beyond everything.
League didn't have superstars like that. Now there's like a million guys that want to be like Michael Jordan. At that time in the NBA, there was no one that was that aggressively competitive.
Well, let me ask you this too, because at the time of Jordan Bird and
Four
them
guys,
goes,
right?
there wasn't as much media presence. So social today, Jordan under the microscope, we probably would have found out a lot more about that cat and all that gambling shit. He probably wouldn't have made 2 years in the NBA.
Honestly, he's super smart enough where he would have had someone else doing that shit for him, though.
Well, just like Osho Otani.
Yeah. What's his name?
Otani. We're just going to say that.
No show? What's his name?
That's what we're calling him now.
Oh, no Otani.
No bet Otani. But he did the exact same as the fucking Pete Rose, but Pete Rose was a manager at the time. It is quite different. But,
see that
but he's the pitcher. He controls the game.
I don't know if I was talking to you about it or my buddy Rob that I work with, but you see that the referees for the NHL were being fucking looked into for fixing that game on the series.
It wouldn't doubt me that they were in on that because referees don't, especially NHL referees, probably get paid the same amount as a fucking umpire at the park down here in Everett.
Probably, yeah.
They don't get paid a whole ton. They probably have to have jobs in real life as well, and they should get paid to do what they do. And then you won't have shit like that happen.
I mean, if you're reffing a professional whatever the hell it is, hockey game, where these dudes are moving at full speed, you got to dodge these guys left and right. You got to dodge the puck left and right.
Yeah, these guys get hurt a lot because it's going full speed.
They get fucked up, and then especially if you make a bad call out there, you know they're going to be slapping that puck at your head.
Because the one thing to know the officiating is number one, right? But they have to be able to skate at a pro level.
Is it 3 guys, right?
Yeah.
3 referees on the ice.
There's usually 1 ref and 2 linesmen, or they might do it now differently, 2 refs and 1 linesman. Or maybe they have 4. Who the fuck knows?
I don't know. I feel like I've been watching
but
the actual game.
These guys have to be able to skate at a high level.
Yeah, they're crazy out there.
You know? So it's not just some guy, you get some fat ass fucking guy going in there, I'm the referee.
Yeah, some schlep. No, they're athletes for sure.
They're definitely athletes. You look at these guys, they take off that jersey, they're ripped. They
you know what's crazy? That you never really see like a schlubby ref guy out there.
No, you can't.
Even in the NFL, did you see some of those refs outrunning some of the football players, and you're like, what the fuck is going on with this guy?
And you know what else, too?
Basketball, too. Even some of those old guys that are refs, you see some of those old dudes.
Oh, yeah.
And they're out there running that.
They're still in shape. Yeah.
But, there's only so much.
Yeah, there's only so much space
in a basketball game. And then if the old guy will always play half court. Or
like, you don't even see in the NHL, you don't see women referees either. Because you have to, it can be violent out there for these refs. They're in the middle of a scrum. You don't
women referees in hockey?
No. You see it in basketball, but you won't see it in hockey. I don't usually see it.
Well, I was also watching soccer match yesterday where it was England versus Sweden. I think it was a friendly.
They'll have women referees in soccer.
And there was a little foxy one out there.
They got this. Watch women's soccer. There's a lot of good women in soccer.
I'll say this, and no disrespect to English people, because there's a lot of attractive English women out there. But when they showed the international Swedish team, I was like, damn, all those girls are very attractive. And then they showed the English international female team.
And you were like, are those
girls?
And
I was like, not all of them. There was a good handful of attractive women there, but then there was a few barkers. And not that I'm the most attractive dude on the planet, and I know I'm bald, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, I look like shit.
We're not shaming anybody.
I'm not. But, I mean, if you look at the picture of these girls, they are all beautiful Swedish, beautiful girls.
But they've been known for that for ever. I mean,
I think the guy only scouts hot chicks.
Yeah, maybe.
Excuse me, hot.
Like if we can't be good at soccer, let's be beautiful at it.
Whatever the unoffensive fucking term is.
The American team generally has. They have some beautiful girls.
Yeah. They get some dogs out there too.
But they also have,
All I'm trying to tell you is when I looked at that and I was like, am I watching fucking I'm like, a Victoria's Secret fucking thing, or is this
you can just watch fucking
female soccer out there?
You can watch women's fucking beach volleyball,
and even like in the WNBA, for instance, there's a lot of attractive, and I think this is why the WNBA is starting to get these looks, is because there's a lot of attractive talent, and I hate to sexualize them and do all that, but a lot of these young ladies are getting more notoriety because they're very attractive, and not because of their basketball skills.
And you know what else happens? They start to leave because they get paid more as being content creators than they do at the WNBA.
Or just through
influencers,
sponsorships and all the other bullshit.
A podcast or whatever. They're leaving their sport because they make more money.
Well, who's left?
I don't know. I've heard of a couple. I don't know of any off my head. Like I said, I don't watch it that much.
Well, you know what?
But I know they all have influencing content.
Too, that's doing that, and a lot of the ladies do that, is MMA.
Who?
MMA, mixed
yeah.
and all that shit.
A lot of them now have.
Because there's a lot of, dude.
Yeah.
Again, we've talked about this before, and who cares? But there's a lot of those MMA girls that are dimes, dude. Dime pieces that'll beat the shit out of both of us in this room right now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll walk through that door and be like, why are you sexualizing me, you pussy? And then they'll just choke you with their thighs and then some erotic
I almost said something, bro. I almost said something, right? That would have been one of those words you can't say, and I was gonna let him. Yeah, I can't say it.
Yeah, you can't say that. Good censorship. This is America. Censorship.
Because do you remember? Let's just put it that way. Do you remember the Entourage? You remember the Entourage video where Turtle said to Ronda Rousey,
"I love you, ladies.
If I last a minute in the ring, you have to go on a date with me." And she's like, a minute? You wouldn't even last a second. But, he runs around for a minute, ends up getting a date. But Ronda Rousey would have killed him.
How tall is she? She's like 5'4", right?
Yeah,
5'5"?
Turtle's a small guy, too, in the show.
She would be able to flip me if she grabbed my arm, so I'd really have to get low and keep her away from me.
But what I liked about her is she actually trained by fighting men.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah, and her mother used to wake her up and fucking, chokeholds and shit.
In her prime and in my prime, there's nothing I could do athletically that I could stop her from just fucking me over. No way in hell.
The only thing you can hope is to get into one powerful punch and knock her out.
Not even, well, I wouldn't want to hit her because she's a girl, but I wouldn't know because, like, say if she was talking shit and, like, say, like, her boyfriend was a bit of a pussy for some reason and, like, he did some dickhead thing where, like, I had to be like, what the fuck, man, whatever. And then she's one of those ladies, excuse me, my bad, gets all in your face like, fuck you, dude, that's my fucking man. Don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, fuck you. And then as soon as I throw that hand out there, she grabs my shit, dude, and hip tosses me in some judo flip. And I'm like, on the ground, dude, twitching.
Now, if you were dating her, would you feel less of a man with her?
Hell no, dude.
Her taking on that role
dude,
and not you?
I would love that.
Or would you sick her on everybody?
I would be.
Get him.
Come hey, fuck baby, with
get
me.
Him. Yo, that guy looked at me wrong. Get him.
This dude was talking shit, babe.
All right. Oh, would you stop beating up women because she's beating up the men? How would this work?
Not well.
Like maybe she wouldn't take on women. She'd leave them for you.
We just roll reverse in the fighting.
Brian, you got this chick.
Yeah. It's all, what is it?
Brian, this girl's you. And you're looking up going, hey, this girl's pretty big.
What's the phrase? Gender equality and all that shit?
Like, but I mean.
I thought it was a guy. My bad.
Nowadays, I mean, depending on where you're living.
No, I mean, we're not saying anything bad about it.
We're not getting anything into that.
When I fist fight a woman, I would say, like,
we're just talking about women fighting men.
Thought it was a guy.
And they have some women that can.
Maybe I wear maybe I wear the wig that I had on the other day and play the British character I was.
Like Holly Holm. Holly Holm was a fucking hell of a fighter.
I don't promote beating women.
I won't talk about the other.
This is all comedy. I'm sorry that some of it might get a little stupid.
And we just talk about things and we see the funny side of them.
The Dirty Three loves you, America. And we love you out there, not in America. If you're not American and you're watching this, let us know where you're from. Like us, share us, and subscribe.
Don't do the Australia
us.
Guy.
Hello. Would you like a subscription? Yeah. Subscription-based podcast isn't quite our thing. And we're all friendly for everybody. In it.
I just think that these women that do the UFC, they should get a lot more. I love it when they fight because they go at it more sometimes than the men.
We've talked about this too before, but yeah, I love that shit.
I do.
I love it.
I don't know if I date one per se.
I would.
But they're beautiful and they're strong.
Dude, there's a few of them young ladies that I could show you, dude, that aren't just like, they're not popular, but they're like, 8th ranked, 7th, 8th, 10th ranked.
I mean, the woman athlete is a beautiful thing. They're in shape. They're great. I mean, WNBA has quite a few women that are gorgeous and that they have these great pages and stuff that they.
Did I show you the one that looks like Cameron Diaz? That girl, Cameron Brink, or whatever her name is, from the LA Sparks.
Is that what it's from, LA Sparks?
Oh, my God, dude.
They do have some unbelievable women in there. I mean,
she tore her ACL last season, and I know she was healing up mighty fine because I follow her on Instagram. She's a lovely specimen. And, yeah, man.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, they all have their fan pages and this and that, and some of them are very popular.
She reminds me of Cameron Diaz in The Mask.
I mean, the girl Sophie, what's her name, from Indiana Fever? She just got traded there to help out Caitlin Clark. The blonde girl, Sophie something.
Oh, yeah, the one that's beating up all the other chicks.
She's got a huge following on TikTok and everything. They fucking love her. You know? Yeah, she looks like a Russian girl,
Come
man,
on.
for
No,
some
she's
reason.
from like California, bro.
Yeah, she
She's
looks
like
Russian to me for some reason.
I mean, her lineage maybe, or you whatever.
Her facial features.
Her. I mean, if you like trace her roots back, who knows? But
yeah, she's
dude,
very
doesn't
beautiful.
she kind of remind you of like a young Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not so much in that photo, but I mean,
look at that. I mean, bro, they're gorgeous women in the WNBA. But the problem with the WNBA is not men not watching; it's women not watching because they don't like to support each other.
I'll support that.
I'd support that all day.
I support that twice, ladies and
you
gentlemen.
know, I'll be at the game. You know what I heard though? Maybe
Just
I saw
kidding,
this
I
on.
love you, you know,
I saw this on some
Thank
TV
you for making
show.
the sign. The sign looks beautiful. You know, you did a great job, ladies and gentlemen.
I saw the.
We finally have the sign. We finally got it right.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
Took a while.
I think there was a video of us trying to use the sign, maybe, and it looked backwards, and I hated it. So now we finally fixed it. And now guess what? Remember when I told you about the sign like 4 episodes ago?
We finally got it up.
It's finally there. Holy shit.
It took us 3 weeks because of the mirror image.
Shout out you, Crystal. Thank you so much.
Yes, Crystal, thank you. She's the one who put all the hard work and effort into that. And then I couldn't figure out how to make it not be backwards in our filming.
It doesn't look like it says eat anymore, though. It looked like it said eat before, and it was really funny when I first seen it.
Yeah, but it looks good. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. No, the sign looks great. We're going to get shirts. We're going to just look a little more professional. You know, maybe next time we'll have a guy off camera who takes care of the cat.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, you got to understand we're the whole team here. It's just us. So when things happen, we have to take care of it.
The third guy's always gone. I mean, what can we do?
You know, he figures he goes to Texas and, but
who knows what's going to happen next week? I mean, that's really the mystery. Is what kind of shit is he going to get himself into this time?
No, I mean, I'm looking forward to a couple of things as of this week.
He might go to a rally.
Oh, bro, I mean, he might be on vacation someplace in a war zone like Ukraine.
Well, isn't that thing over, kind of?
Yeah.
They haven't really been fighting no more, right? Ukraine and the Russians. They kind of.
And they're still going at it. It's not that bad, though. Well, it's not that bad from our end.
No, I thought
it's bad for them.
I thought there was like a bit of a ceasefire there, like how the other guy.
Oh, they're trying to work something out. Whatever.
We'll talk about that later. But.
We're gonna send the third guy to Gaza soon. He's bringing aid.
He can definitely bring aids to Gaza.
Yeah, a lot of people bring aid to Gaza. He's gonna bring AIDS to Gaza. That's kind of weird. That's probably fucking wrong. That kid's wrong. You gotta bring food and
it's
stuff.
It's like when the Pilgrims gave the Indian smallpox and shit.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I'll take them all out. Watch.
You go to these small villages in some fucking obscure fucking country, and all of a sudden they all get sick because they finally saw the white man and all his diseases. I don't know how that works. Oh, then you go to some, they eat them.
Well, you did a stint on whatever, but when they make you go overseas, they shoot you with so much shit to immunize you from not catching the outside crap.
Yeah, before any military personnel that's going to be if you're going to be deployed anywhere, there's a set of vaccines,
malaria, all that
stuff.
Bullshit.
I mean, and they do it by it's a gun with it's no needle. It's an airstream gun, and it just shoots it into a fine stream. And that was back then. The technology could even be better now. But they do inoculate you for all the things that are going on in those regions. And for different regions, it's different inoculations.
I shut out my cousin. He told me when he got in there, when he got sent overseas or whatever to Iraq and all that bullshit, he was like, bro, the shit they was shooting.
Yeah, they have to give you all this stuff. In fact,
just sending them over. I'm sure when whatever, but
when COVID came around, one of the reasons why I thought I never got it, and everybody around me got it, and I never got it. And I kept testing. It was probably because of those inoculations from the military.
The C word.
But I mean, when you go to different places, you should look into things like that when you travel to different places. Like when you go to Mexico, the first thing they tell you can't drink the water. The water's no good. But if you get a cocktail, everyone forgets they put that fucking water as ice in your drink. Mm-hmm. So you really have to be.
No ice.
Yeah, I mean, and then when you go to some of these touristy islands and stuff, when they tell you to stay in the tourist area, stay in the tourist area. Yeah,
it might get. I can't do it in the voices.
It might get rough,
It might get rough and tough.
You know, there's actual, like, if you go to Jamaica and stuff like that, and there's actual gorillas out there, and I'm not talking about the animal. There's very bad people out there. You know, like you go to even and it's certain areas, but if you stay in the tourist areas, you're all right.
Just
You
kidding.
know,
Everyone knows what you're talking about.
it's just like any city too. You got to stay within, like, you go to LA and stuff. You're not going to fucking, East LA, or fucking. You're not going to Compton to see what's going on.
Well, it
No.
depends. There's some really nice parts of Compton I've heard about. There's a whole section of Compton that I've become privy to watching a certain group of guys out of LA that do shows. And there's like a whole cowboy scene in Compton. They call it the Compton Cowboys.
Oh, really? Oh, that makes sense because there was a lot of cowboys in
And it's
California.
just, well, no shit, yeah, because it's country out there too. But
Yeah.
in it's something in there. I don't know. I never really looked into what the Compton Cowboys are really about necessarily, but I remember hearing about them through like another guy who lives out there and whatever. But
In fact,
it's just crazy but they are into that culture so much, and there's a
yeah.
lot of brothers out there on fucking doing the cowboy shit, and it's really cool to fucking see.
You got to remember though, that was once Mexico, and there's still a lot of Mexican cowboys out there. That was the last place I saw wild horses was in California. I saw wild horses. Where the fuck else can you go in America and see wild horses unless it's up in North Dakota, Montana? But in California, outside of Oceanside, and I saw, and they had a rodeo thing out there, a little dirt rodeo. But I saw wild horses.
I bet you they're out there, but not in mass. They've been wrangled. Anything wild like that's been wrangled.
Like maybe Texas might still have wild horses, or Wyoming.
Wasn't there a thing not that long ago in Mass where there was like a shitload of farming, like horses and shit that got escaped somewhere in like Ipswich or something like that?
Yeah, I think there's a ton of horses that are extinct.
No, not. That's not what I said.
I thought you said they were extinct.
They got on the loose. I forget what town it was, but there's a story, I have to Google it, and people maybe in the comment section, and they'll help us one day and help out on the show and be a part of the show.
And so they got loose, and then they just stayed wild.
They had to wrangle up all these animals and shit in like a small town in Mass. I forget where the hell it was, Peabody, not Peabody, or
it's
Ipswich,
possible.
Or wherever, these one little random town.
My mother went to
Carlton or Charlton or wherever the hell it is.
My mother went to Laughlin, Nevada, right, to go to a couple of casinos down there, right? But an hour outside of Laughlin, there's a town you can go to. And what it is it was a mining town. They used to mine for gold. And they packed up and left, but they left the mules behind from the 1950s. Now those mules are still roaming. The family, they just stayed there and had kids and more mules. And the mules are still out in that area coming down from the mountains. And
muling around?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's tight.
Fucking mules. Because the people packed up and left.
Fucking mules.
And my mother's like, they come down and the tourists feed them and shit. And I'm like, I ain't feeding no fucking mule, but hey, good for them.
That's like a funny, if Jerry Seinfeld was you, you'd be like, what's with these fucking mules?
Yeah. These fucking mules. But,
hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I'm only doing 2 shows a night. But, yeah, that happens. I mean, you leave the animals behind. And then, I mean, that's how you get a lot of feral cats too, right? People let them out and they become feral over generations.
It was like Everett for fucking years, dude, before the CAAPCPA, whatever the hell they were, came through and tagged them all and took them out of here. There was stray cats everywhere, bro. Remember your fucking especially your house over here was a goddamn war zone for a couple, like a year, right?
Oh, believe me, they always used to come at this house to be fed and be taken care
fed
of.
and fuck and fight. And I remember walking by here some days and seeing cats fight when I would stumble down the hill from dart night and shit, and then I would be on my toes because I'd know like I could just walk myself into a cat fight, like literally.
Bro, we
like
literally
in a cartoon.
we had a cat army here. We could take over Everett.
It was crazy, dude. Even in my house, Crystal's mom was feeding them and shit. So we had like 2 or 3 stray cats that were hanging out in front of our house all the time. Really one that was really hanging out all the time, but there was some other fellas that would come around and I would shoo them away.
Plus the cats that we have living in the house, these are all 4 of these cats, except for Antonio, were stray cats. They were found outside and brought in. And that's what Sally does, and she takes care of them, and she's kudos to her because, she feels for these animals strongly.
You ever heard of the Khaleesi? You know what? She's the mother of dragons, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Sally's the mother of cats.
She's the mother of cats. I don't fuck with her. Like every
whatever that one is, Cat
bro,
Lisi.
She came over here.
Cat Sally.
She came over one time with a picture of this cat down in North Carolina.
And
the owner died.
She want to go drive down there and get it?
She did. They flew him up on the plane. We got the cat from North Carolina. That's Boobala. That's that little fucking asshole cat that sucks to me.
Okay. I mean, I believe you.
Yeah, we call her Cha. She's from Charlotte, North Carolina. We call her Cha.
That's funny.
I think her actual name was Charlotte. But Sally saw it on Facebook, the picture of this cat, and the owner had passed. And they said, who can take this cat? And Sally said, I'll take it. Just throw it on the flight up to Boston. They threw it on the flight up to Boston. She met him at the airport.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh.
That's wild.
And that's how deep Sally's into it.
I mean, I get it.
And I don't say nothing, because it's a good thing.
No, I mean, hell.
And not for me, but for the cat.
But I don't know if I can't afford to take on like a shitload of cats. That's crazy.
No, and you got to get all these shots. You got to get all that stuff done. Make sure they're all set.
It's crazy also how much veterinarians rob the shit out of people nowadays. I mean, I feel like because when the animals we had at my house were ended up getting sick and getting old and all that stuff, Crystal was telling me how much she was paying to like do the stuff for that, and I was like, "Ooh, my god."
No, a lot of pet owners, because I call them pet owners, but they feel like they're pets of their children. And
some of their,
and I'll tell you, they don't want to put them down. And when it's time, sometimes it's the hardest thing.
I've seen it a couple times. I've never, it's weird, man. I've never actually have made that connection with an animal before. In a fight.
I've been to that threshold twice, and
not really.
it crushed me.
All right.
Crushed me.
The only 2 times I could say that was, that's not true. I can't say that. Maybe 4 times. But I was never like really super tapped in with the animal because I wasn't there in the beginning. I was just more there at the end. All right, for instance, my mother's cat, Harry, we got the cat when I was 15 years old. I moved out 2 years later, 3 years later. And that was like 3 years with the cat, whatever. And then the cat ended up passing away when I was maybe 28-ish.
They live a long life.
I just wasn't there the whole time. My mother was like, Harry's dead. Oh. And all this shit. And I'm like, I feel bad. Oh, my God. Oh. And then my aunt's dog, Cleo, she had the dog Cleo for fucking 15 years or whatever it was. And, like, I always used to go there, hang out, and fucking Cleo was always there, man. Cleo was the best. Cleo's the best dog I've ever been around. And then my girl's dog, Tyson, he's another one. I've been with her for as long as I've been with her. But the dog was only around for 8 or 9 years that I was there. Sure, I made the connection with the dog.
I mean, even that's a long time for a dog.
But he was he was a full fucking dog when I lived there. If anything, I was in his house, but he was cool with me. He liked everybody because he was super friendly. He was just big as shit, and everyone was scared of him that didn't know him. And then the white cat, Sambuca, in the house. He was cool, man. I used to smoke cigarettes with him when I used to smoke butts, and I used to smoke in the bathroom and sit on the side of the tub.
Yeah.
And he would just sit right on my lap while I would just rip butts, dude. And he would just sit there and purr at me. Purr,
so you're bathing naked with the cat?
Purr. No, I'm not in there naked. I'm just sitting there smoking.
Oh, all right.
Because that was
that's just where I went.
No,
bad.
All right. Well, in the house for a while, we weren't allowed to smoke cigarettes in the house. But her mother smoked cigarettes, and she always used to smoke cigarettes in the back hallway. So I'm not going to go bother her in the back hallway because there's only so many places to stand. Yeah, I don't want to walk outside to go smoke a butt. So I used to just sit in the bathroom, shut the door,
I just assumed you were bathing, smoking with the cat on your lap.
I would if you want. I mean, I can't anymore. But
my head goes to weird directions. That's all.
Why are you thinking of me bathing?
Smoking? Well, you said you were in the bathroom, sitting down, and the cat's on your lap. I just naturally assumed you were bathing.
Most of the men spend their time in the bathroom, right?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't say you were taking a shit.
I'm just getting my rookie time in, and when I was in my 20s, you know what I mean?
You just said you were sitting down. I just assumed, you could have been sitting down to take a piss. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been off the cigarettes for since before COVID, like 7 years.
Well, the bathroom has a fan, right? So you can smoke in there. Oh, fuck.
I used to just crack the window. I would open the window all the way. Even the wintertime, I would just crack the whole fucking window. I don't give a
I've always had the rule I don't smoke in the house. I always go on a deck or something.
Yeah, but, all right, my point. But her mother was in the back hallway, so unless her mother was in the back, I would go in the bathroom.
No.
I would shut the door and open the window, and I would...
You and the cat? in the
Sometimes,
bathtub.
because he would scratch at the door, man. He would just sit there and meow.
Yeah,
Because
Sally
he
said
would
the same
meow and
thing.
meow and meow and scratch
Yeah.
and meow
They
and
get-
scratch
they
and
get
scratch
angry.
and meow and scratch and meow, 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 meow. And
Like,
I
look at
would
this
just,
guy.
because sometimes I would double up because I know I'm going upstairs. I can't smoke upstairs, so I'm smoking too. I'm chilling. I don't want to be on my phone, watch some whatever, and blah, blah, blah.
I tell you, I don't miss those days.
Me
Because
neither.
both of us have quit smoking. Kudos to both of us.
I mean, you know what I do miss about it? I miss the camaraderie of like.
Oh, because you're out there smoking with the other assholes.
I just
Oh,
miss that shit.
yeah.
That's the only thing I miss. Like you told me before.
You used to learn
like,
a lot about people out
and
there.
oh, for sure. But yeah, dude, you get to see the darkest of the shit.
They tell you their
get
whole
to
life
see-
story and
you
shit.
get to see the, especially at the bar scene where you get to
Yeah.
see him stumble out and cigarette, and they're like, "It's fucked up in there," and you get like the drunk chicks that are just,
You know, I
hammered.
fucking hate that bartender. She fucking sucks. I'm like, hey, that's my girlfriend.
and, you know, and then it never ends, especially up here, man. Oh,
But it was a whole culture to it. There'd be like 8 to 10 of us at any time outside the bar. No matter where you
Everyone
go,
was- some
any
people
bar
were
you
just
go to, they
chilling
have a
out
smoking
there
section
smoking,
outside. Nowadays, back when I grew up, we used to be
can't
able to
even
smoke in the
smoke
bar.
out. It's crazy how they're like not even. They don't. I mean, I don't know if they. I've never seen someone get like asked to move if they're smoking a cigarette somewhere. But there's like certain times and places where you shouldn't smoke a cigarette, obviously, in like public setting. Like, all right,
And they like to have the designated smoking areas. And sometimes you go out to smoke and you're not in that area. And sometimes they yell at you. But I'm like, I'm still outside. You know.
My point is like, if you're smoking at like the baseball game, you're an asshole. If like a kid's baseball game, but like you could do it from the outside of the game, sure.
Yeah, you can walk someplace and smoke that and come back
But
and watch
that's
the
what I'm
kids.
saying. Like if you're doing shit like that, it's all good. But I mean, it works either way. Because I mean, when does smoking weed at the park become okay? Because remember back in the day when you were like a kid, everyone was smoking cigarettes watching the kids play baseball.
It wasn't abnormal.
I'm sure in hockey when you were playing like youth hockey, I'm sure
They
there
were
was some
smoking
people
in the
ripping
rink.
in the fucking
They were
rink,
smoking
dude.
in the ring. You could smoke on a plane back then.
Smoking
I
in
mean,
the
when I
fucking-
first started smoking, right, I was down in Maryland.
You know what it is, dude?
At
The
this
older
function.
generation ruined it for us.
We're at a
And
cookout.
they called us soft.
Yeah, but I was
You
at a
guys ruined
cookout
it.
in Maryland, bro. Me and my buddy for this religious retreat, and they had this big bunch of tents where you can eat all this different food. And then you had the picnic tables. And it's all outside. And I'm fucking, me and my buddy are sitting there smoking, and this lady came up with her, but she's walking by us with the baby carriage. She's not sitting near us, this and that. She just walks up to us. Hey, can you not smoke? My baby's here. I go, but your baby wasn't here till you walked it up here.
Right.
And she goes, well, I'm here now. So me and my buddy went like this and blew it right in that baby's
no, he
fucking
didn't.
carriage.
He's lying.
No, I'm
That's
not
a
fucking
fake story.
lying.
No, he's
We
lying.
blew it right in that baby's
That's
face.
a fake story.
We told that mother to fuck off.
That's a joke, everyone. That's at the punchline. No joke.
You can ask my buddy Rye. Call him up right now. He'll
No,
tell you
we're not calling anyone up because
Oh,
Rye is
that
a
fucking kid
fictional
got
character.
fucking smoke showed.
Oh my god, it looked like a Fast and
And
Furious
fucking
movie.
Karen came up with her baby, like, you're not gonna smoke outside. Fuck you and your baby. You know, that's all I'm saying. She wasn't even sitting near us. She deliberately came up with the baby
Fuck, man.
to be a bitch about it. So her baby got smoke showed. That's her fault.
Dude. All right, that's
True story, ladies and gentlemen. The Dirty Three. I'm from a different generation.
He's fucked in the
Like,
head.
that wasn't yesterday. We're never doing-
My views don't reflect on.
This is why Brian tries not to let me talk much.
It's okay.
But that's a true story. I'm not lying. I mean, if we could call Rye, he would know. He would answer, but he'd go on a whole different thing. It'd be funny as hell. We're not ready for that kind of smoke yet. Neither was that baby.
Oh my.
All righty. And the funny thing is, no one watches this shit 45 minutes in, but someone's going to watch it and go, you fucking dirty dirtbag, and everyone's going to go off.
All these clips are all.
I
gonna
hope
be
they
fucked.
clip it. Please, Riverside, clip it.
No, God, don't.
Because I'll fucking put that out there for 10 times a week. Baby smoke showed the Dirty Three.
Oh my God. Hashtag smoke showed. Hashtag smoked. Hashtag baby. Hashtag babies. Hashtag
Oh, man.
who's smoked out now, bitch.
Yeah, who smoked dog now? I'll never forget that. We were just young punks. We were probably like 18 at the time, you know?
He wasn't even an adult. He was
Uh,
12 years old.
No, I was an adult.
No, shut up. God damn it.
I was fucking grown
Stop
as shit.
making it worse.
I might have even had kids myself.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it was his own kid.
No, I have no kids. Well, none that I know about. That's a different story for a different day, fellas.
Anyway, so
but that shit's funny though. You have to admit it's
wrong.
wrong. It's wrong. I'll admit that. It's wrong. It's wrong.
It's dark.
Like if someone did that to your kid, you'd probably punch him in the fucking face.
Reaction if that happened?
You'd probably punch him in the face.
I don't want to. I'm not going to talk about it on here because I'm not going to come off like some macho asshole, which I'm not.
No, but that's an offensive thing to do. I mean, this Karen came up and we took it too far. Granted.
No, I mean, in the 80s, it was a lawless time.
You would never put yourself in that situation and go up and complain to two people.
I wouldn't give a fuck because I mean, if I was walking by someone smoking, I would just mind my own business, really.
Oh, I love it.
Unless you're like smoking like crack, and even then, I wouldn't even care.
Even then, I wouldn't say nothing.
I would think you like were smoking like whatever. I mean, I know what drugs are. I know what it smells like. I don't know. I've never smoked it, but
do you remember the people that would walk by you when you were smoking, and people would walk by and they'd go, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Now you're all of a sudden coughing because I'm smoking. Get the fuck out of here.
I've never noticed it. I mean, only person that ever complained when I smoked cigarettes around them was Joe.
Joe?
Yeah. Fantasy football Joe.
Which Joe?
Fantasy football Joe.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah, because he didn't smoke. So every time I'd smoke around him, he'd be like, fucking, you stink. I'm just bitching about it.
Oh, that's only usual. I mean, people that don't smoke, the reason why they bitch about
he used to smoke.
It gets in their clothes.
I used to bum cigarettes off him all the time when he used to. I swear he only used to smoke to supply everyone else with cigarettes because you could show it that dude in the whole entire night and he don't smoke one cigarette, but he'd give up fucking 10.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's like, why are you even buying these if you're not smoking them, dude? You know, I'm like, what's the matter with you? He goes, honestly, I don't even really like smoking like that. And I'm like, why don't you just quit then?
Yeah, I'm glad I don't smoke anymore. I was a rude smoker.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can tell.
You're an asshole. That's unbelievable. I don't even know if I can be friends with you after that story.
That's not even the worst one.
I know. I know. You're lucky that we didn't put the cigarette on the baby's head.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is,
like remember that Family Guy skit with Britney Spears when she puts the cigarette on this baby's indented head? Anyway, that's a Family Guy skit. I didn't make that up. That Family Guy made that up, not me.
Yeah, Family Guy, obviously. But I've been in situations where I've been in casinos and bars, and I'm smoking a cigar or a cigarette, and someone goes, "Can you put that out?" And I'm like, "No, I'm at a smoking table. You can go to a non-smoking table."
I mean,
I said, I'm not breaking the law here. I'm not doing anything wrong. And then the minute they say that to me, right, that's when I start being a dick. So I start smoking it and blowing in their face.
They're being passive aggressive, even coming to you and saying something to you about it.
It pisses me off that they would say that. They know it's a smoking table, and they also know at every casino now more than ever they have non-smoking.
They're looking for a problem.
Yeah, they went to that table to start a problem. So, and I always finished it by blowing it in their face. How's that? And then one time I even lit up a cigar.
There was this one guy that he loved to argue with that he just blew it right up his ass.
And the thing is, if you
they both went home happy.
If you just came up to me and you said, can you blow that the other way? Yeah, I'll do every instant to blow this the other way. Because you're right. You want to play at this table because it's lit up, it's nice, whatever. I'll blow it the other way. But when you come in and just start demanding.
I mean, not for nothing. You definitely seem like the type of dude where if we were having a conversation, smoking cigarettes right now, you would smoke and look at me like you are right now, paying attention to the conversation and blow your smoke right in my face and not think nothing of it and not even think like I should blow it over here.
I mean, I don't think about where I'm blowing it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm in the act of a conversation. And when you're just doing this and yeah.
Well, I think if all right, like my point, like.
But sometimes I would deliberately know. If you're a smoker, I didn't mind blowing it anywhere near you. It didn't bother you. But if you were a non-smoker, I would blow it out the side of my mouth.
Well, what was your brand? Marlboro Reds, right?
Marlboro 100s was my brand.
The Reds, though.
Yeah, Marlboro 100 Reds. Not the lights. I couldn't do the lights.
Yeah, the lights are disgusting.
I started off with Newports and then switched to Marlboro Menthol.
I was a Newport guy all the way through, baby.
And then I went to Marlboro Reds. Because you know why? They were easy to steal. They used to keep them out on the front of the fucking thing.
Me and my little brother are 10 years apart. I have memories of me smoking cigarettes before he was even born. Newports. 8, 9 years old.
Newports are fucking awful.
They're all horrible, but I mean that's one of the bad ones.
They were a little worse. Menthol was a little worse
We
than the
used to
regular
I
brand.
used to get bused to school when I was a kid because that's how fucked up I was. But there was a lady who bused us to school that would buy me and this other little troublemaker that I was like, he was just on the bus with us, and she would buy him cigarettes and buy me cigarettes, and then we would like just smoke all the time, me and this kid, and we were both punks.
And that's another thing too. I'm sure you can agree with this. When you were drinking, you were much more of a rude smoker than when you were sober. I know for a fact because I would smoke
unless
more.
I was a bum. If I was bumming at the moment and I didn't have cigarettes to smoke, and I was kind of like trying to bum them off people, and
then you're gonna be nice. But if you had them, like I used to smoke 2 packs when I used to drink at night.
No,
really? Oh
really?
yeah, easy. I chain smoked when I drank.
That's wild, dude.
And I would smoke a pack a day normally in life, and then when the weekend would come on Friday, 2 packs a day, 2 packs a day on Saturday.
It makes me think if we did the show and I smoked, I would probably smoke 3 cigarettes throughout the whole show.
If we did this while I was smoking, it wouldn't be. I'd be like Andrew Dice Clay. There wouldn't be a time where there's not a cigarette and I'm going,
hey, bada bing.
Hey, Mama Luke. You know, I'd be doing all the.
She had cataracts. Oh.
You know, I mean, yeah. But, and the funny thing is, I didn't quit smoking because I just felt like I didn't want to smoke anymore. I quit smoking because of the financial fucking burden.
Oh, it's crazy.
You know? And back when I was smoking, it was only $10 a fucking pack, and that was at the airport.
Well, the health thing is the benefit, and then, you know, you don't smoke, and then that's good for you, not doing that.
And I'll tell you, and I'll tell you, people, I smoked for 20-something years, if not longer.
You know, it's crazy, dude. If there, no,
I started smoking when I was 18, off and on.
I miss the camaraderie of it. That's it. I just miss.
No, there is a camaraderie to it. There was a band, like this, the Island of Misfit Toys. You're all sent outside to smoke.
Construction. Now that I do construction, I don't get that cigarette break. I don't get to go off like, you know. I get that. When I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, man. I'll be right back.
And people would hate us, right? And they go, you get two 15-minute breaks in a half hour, and then you take 10 cigarette breaks.
I would suck the cigarettes. I don't give a well, you probably the way you chain smoking apparently.
But they used to say, you should get paid less than me because you're taking so many cigarette breaks.
I'll say this: some of the buildings I work in, you can't even smoke on the property. So I have to leave the whole building, get in the car, and then get all the way out of the property. So it's like. Especially when we were doing Pfizer. I don't care about talking about that shit, but when we were doing Pfizer, bro, you can't smoke on their facility at all, bro.
See, I used to work in a building.
Not even in your car.
In Lowell, and they had a whole smoking section for the whole building.
Right out of that shit.
And I'm just doing construction work there, but I have to go to the same smoking section. So I get to know everybody in the building that's a smoker that worked there. Yeah, and I didn't work there. I was just doing construction.
I watched the other people who could do it because there's still people that smoke on these job sites. I watch them take their walks. I see them.
Yeah, I mean, I used to smoke on a job site, even though you weren't supposed to. It's just the beginning of it. Once we get down and we put all the walls up and you can't smoke no more.
I mean,
you know,
I don't smoke. Let's just say I don't smoke cigarettes on the job.
When you're ripping and demoing shit, who gives a fuck what I'm smoking? I'm crushing all this drywall. There's dust everywhere.
In a house, yeah, that's different.
I'm talking about in an office.
Well, I don't do that type of shit. We don't demo walls.
Oh, we have to demo a lot of things when we have to put a fit up in. We have to change the things, and they want to put more offices in, and you have to put more things. You have to demo walls sometimes. I don't demo them,
not me,
but I have to unwire them.
Sometimes we demo the labs that we do. Other than that, we don't ever really do it. But we only demo the casework and the fucking cabinets and the other bullshit.
Yeah,
we don't demo anyone else's work. Anything we do and we put in, that's what we take out. We don't touch anyone.
Oh, that makes sense for you guys.
Anyone else's shit, bro.
For me, my whole job was doing someone else's fucking work.
Hell no.
Yeah, because when you do electrical, you go into a building that's 100 and something years old. You're doing the work of somebody else who's done it fucking through this time. Now it's your company's turn.
Especially in this fucking era.
You know?
I mean, I see a lot of these electricians
and with houses, like it's even worse because they're older.
And plumbers and shit, bro. Man. Some of the plumbers we deal with on some of the jobs I've worked on are like, there's a new wave of new plumbers and a new generation of these guys going into it, and guys my age and younger than me.
And Mike Rowe said, he goes, we have a shortness in this country,
some of them are really good, and some of them just aren't. Because I hear
going into the trades. Oh, wants to go into the trades. They don't want to work hard for the money. And I'm telling you,
honestly, that you don't have to.
They pay good.
It's crazy that you don't even. Some of the time, you don't even have to work that hard.
You know,
it's just the whole scare, like you got to get in there and you got to kill yourself. You don't have to do that.
I would tell everybody, if you don't want to go to college, don't.
If you're in the union company, you don't have to go in and kill yourself because your union covers for you not to kill yourself. So it works out. I'm saying this as a theoretical thing, not like literal.
I was a
Whatever.
non-union
If you're gonna overwork yourself
electrician.
into the ground,
I was a non-union electrician.
so
you were
you were probably doing. Were you contracted through yourself or someone else, or a big company, small company?
I worked for a relatively small company.
Bang, that's it. And you were doing side work on your own.
I was doing side work on my own.
There you go, brother.
And I was getting paid decent money from them. We were doing computer
if I could
fit-ups.
find someone that would ask me to fucking, for instance, for me to pick up a side hustle, not that I would really want to really do it, but if someone ordered the cabinets and they wanted the casework installed, I could do that shit all day.
Oh, bro, when I worked at the cemetery trimming hedges, I did side work with their actual trimmers on the weekends at people's houses, trimming hedges. I always had a side hustle, always.
Well, I mean, a side hustle off of something that I do.
But the thing is, I got a trade, and when you got a trade like electrical, when I go do the side hustle, I'm getting paid $75 an hour to go to your house and do fucking shit. Yeah, and then nice. I put a markup on the stock of 20% and this and that, so I can make money on that shit. Or I work for a licensed guy who's got a side job and needs help, and he gets me for $20 an hour under the table. Yeah, because he doesn't want to pay taxes, and I'll take that all day. I work 8 hours and I go do a side hustle 4 hours after work. I fucking love it.
Table.
I liked being an electrician. I did love the work. But when I came back from Arizona and I got the job that I have now, I couldn't beat it. It was the easiest job I ever had, and I get paid well. And I can swap off. You know, I'm not going to mention it. But to all my motherfuckers at work, I love you.
He calls that the swap off.
But I'll tell you what, the second thing I love in my life is this podcast, the Dirty Three. You guys,
this is the next. I mean, this is our thing, bro. I mean, now we're finally doing something that, you know, hopefully one day will get us.
Bro, that sign makes a big difference.
I like it.
I love it. It just breaks up the monotony of our two faces, and they're blue and they're behind us.
Yeah.
Now, it looks nice. I love it.
I mean, it could be a little more square, or not square. But
like you know what it is? It looks hand fucking made because it is. Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah, no, she did a good job, and I'm not going to sit here and crap on it because it's.
And the thing is, if it came out too squared, that's not the Dirty Three. There's nothing dirty about it being perfection.
That's right. We didn't hire an artist. We hired my lady.
You know, this shit was even put up by us. We don't hire carpenters.
He drilled into his wall, and there was water squirting all over the room.
Yeah, I probably ruined the electrical.
That's not true. I'm joking.
We had to cancel this episode due to a fire in the wall.
The third guy is in the wall, and he's got burned up.
The third guy caused a fire in the wall.
The third guy got kicked out because he caused a fire in the house.
Oh, the third guy. We got so many stories for you, and I love it. And somebody asked me the other day, they go, "You ever going to have a third guy?" And I'm like,
one day, maybe.
I said, I don't know. I go, I love the whole shtick we have talking about this guy that doesn't exist or did exist, or maybe is in a different,
well, that's when
multiverse.
That's when the lore goes of the third guys. Once we ever finally nail a third guy, I mean, pause, but
we're just not in a situation right now where we could have a third guy.
Not in this area, unfortunately. The space we have isn't really set up for three, and that's not why we. It's not why we sent the third guy into a fucking riverboat.
What are we, square footage challenge? Is that what they call it? We don't have a lot of space, people.
Hey, if you like, share, and subscribe, and you fuck with us, and we can only upgrade the space. We can only grow from here. Like,
we're only going to get better.
It's pretty obvious. I mean,
and
you just gotta fuck with us. You gotta like us. You gotta share us. You gotta subscribe.
You're on the ground floor.
You gotta send us. You gotta send us sweet comments and kissy faces in the comments. And
actually, we were.
You know what we both need. We both need an emoji.
Do we need an emoji?
I think we both need an emoji. That way, people can fuck with us in the chat. If we have a fan base, I don't know, but.
All right. Well, maybe we look into that. Maybe we ask the fans. What
you might
think.
Be glasses. I mean, that's your emoji, maybe, or a shamrocks because you're an Irish fella.
Look, and I'm Clark Kent with these glasses on.
Yeah. Mild mannered reporter.
Yeah. I'm not going to give away my
not so mild mannered. He's more of. Fucking dickhead reporter.
Don't be hating because I'm Clark Kent.
No, I don't know whatever my
Sally
emoji
says
is.
like she's like, you could rob a bank dressed like that. I wouldn't even know who you were.
It kind of does look like you have a disguise on.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's going on.
If you were gonna like make a phone call from a payphone and just do some like activities that's like bad for society, I would totally be like, that guy totally looks like he did it.
I get it. I have a different type of exterior.
That's
but
terrible.
I'm loved.
But I mean, with the Patriot shirt on, you kind of blend in though, so it works out.
This here, I'm just putting this because that's my heart.
I love how you got glasses on your face and glasses on your shirt.
Yep, that's how I roll. Because if I have to look on the phone during the podcast, I have to change glasses. That's how fucking I'm in the hood. We can't afford one pair of glasses.
Well, hold on. We had conversation about all-time quarterbacks recently, and those clips kind of came out in that conversation or whatever. Did we ever talk about any other position about that, or did we just only talk about quarterbacks?
I think we've done quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Top 5 though.
I think top 5 wide receivers.
Did we talk about the top 5 wide quarterbacks, or did we just pick the number 1 quarterback for like our team starting? Because I feel like that's what we did.
I feel like the reason we had a top 5 quarterbacks was it wasn't the actual top 5 quarterbacks. It was the Madden All-Star top 5 quarterbacks.
Like if you were going to pick a Madden team.
Like it was Madden, yeah. It wasn't actual top 5 quarterbacks.
Well, isn't that kind of the way your top 5 would work?
Well, I would love to do a top 5. Maybe we can make an episode about that.
Maybe we pick like our all Madden team in a show.
I mean, then we have to start. I mean, are you just talking about every position?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, all right. We'll do like
Are you talking skill positions?
Every position, but not offensive line, because offensive line.
That's tough.
It gets too convoluted because there's so many great offensive lineman players, and then you kind of forget about guys get. But
they get lost in the shuffle,
and then what?
Definitely.
But we forget about D tackles and then outside linebackers and shit. Like
there's lots of good defensive end rushers.
So many great defensive players that you can't forget about. But then the hogs, the big boys, will be mad.
Strong safeties.
The big boys will always be mad at us. Yeah, I only know guys in my era.
No, the guys in the trenches definitely never get any recognition.
Hell no,
they don't get nothing.
Offensive line guys, no way.
No, the only time they get recognition is from their particular quarterback who every year buys them a gift.
Other fat dudes that love offensive line shit.
Like, didn't Tom Brady used to buy his offensive line Rolexes every year?
Maybe because he was a fucking TB.
You know, I think one time he bought them all a car.
Probably after
like
Super
a certain
Bowl,
kind of car,
MVP,
or
probably
truck.
Run or something.
Well, he donated that, but you had to pay the taxes on. He donated that to Malcolm Butler, I think, for the real win.
Oh yeah. The Super Bowl, Seattle Super Bowl.
Yeah. Because fucking Pete Carroll said, I'm not going to rush with beast mode. What a fucking idiot.
That's crazy, bro. What an idiot. Right now he's coaching the Raiders. What a bozo.
Let me say something about that. He's coaching for the Raiders that Tom Brady owns.
And Geno Smith's the QB.
And Geno Smith.
They're going to be
That's a weird love triangle right there.
Sorry, Raider Nation, but you're going to be garbage nation.
Because I was like, Brady brought in Pete Carroll. Number one, Brady didn't play when Pete Carroll was coach in New England. So there's no connection there.
No.
So I'm trying to figure out the only connection, maybe because, I mean, you played against him and you beat Pete Carroll.
California.
Yeah, that's a definite connection because he was a coach at USC. Brady's first team, I think, was UCLA.
I don't know where Pete was.
It was
Pete,
USC.
Where's Pete from? But he's like a likable, fun guy, Pete Carroll.
He's a player's coach.
And Brady's like a fun guy. He's probably like,
but
hey,
Brady's
Pete,
never played for him.
Why can't you coach me?
But Geno Smith, how does that play in it? Was that Pete Carroll saying I want Geno Smith and Brady trusting Pete Carroll? Or did Brady say I want Geno too? But Geno's numbers were good, but they weren't.
Think about this. Who were they going to get and who was going to fall to them?
They were going to get nothing in the draft.
Who was going to fall to them? Then they got the only guy they could get.
That's what I think happened. And they're waiting for next year because next year is supposed to be quarterback heavy.
No, you like to talk your talk and be funny about it, but we both know Geno Smith's not good. He had one or two okay seasons with Seattle.
He had enough to get paid.
With Seattle recently, but look at his whole tenure in the league. The guy was not good, man.
No, he was on the Jets. He was terrible.
Listen, he had a nice run with the team that Russell Wilson walked away from. He had DK Metcalf. He had Tyler Lockett before he was all old and washed out.
He also had the rookie from Ohio State.
And he
for
had
a
a
little
couple
bit.
of those other dudes that were
I'm not even
playing
gonna say his
fucking running back for them.
And he had the best running backs in the league
that
every
could
year.
catch the ball out of the backfield and do all the bullshit, right? And all that hat. So he revitalized his career a bit enough to get paid.
So you're expecting Geno to tank in Oakland. Oakland's got the best tight end in the game right now, in Brock Byers. And they have the kid, nice. the rookie wide receiver from Michigan, who got drafted by them. I forget his name. It's a weird name. Heck. I think it's Heck. Something like that. It's weird. I swear to God, I know I'm saying it wrong. I guarantee it.
You probably are.
But he's going to be good.
Heckler. No, I'm just kidding.
And they have, I don't know what they have for running backs per se, because they lost. They don't really have much.
Abdullah. Isn't that the only guy they have on the roster?
So,
Abdullah.
I don't know where they're going to be, and they're in a very tough division. Arguably the toughest division in football next year. Because the Chargers aren't going to lay down. Chargers made the playoffs last year. Denver made the playoffs last year.
I still don't think that I don't think the AFC West is the toughest. I think the AFC North is the toughest division in the football, bro.
You're talking with Pittsburgh.
Yep. The Browns. Bengals. Ravens.
But I think you guys are right up there.
Even them in the NFC
Because even the Browns, even the Browns are going to be tough.
They're good. They got a solid ass defense, man.
Yeah. And
Njoku's not a bum on offense.
No,
I give him the benefit. Awesome. And it's one again. We've talked about it. Once Shedeur Sanders gets in there, that team changes.
And Shedeur starts. In my mind, Shedeur starts on day one.
I think he's. I mean, we'll see what happens in preseason, man, because it's right around the corner.
I don't think you're going to see much from Shedeur. You're going to see the backup.
He's doing a lot of nice things. They were showing him doing donations in his.
And I think Watson's all done. They're going to let that go and eat that money too. Why keep him? He's never going to play.
They should sue him.
They haven't got rid of him yet, but
no idea.
Yeah, they're only going to keep him to save face, I think, at this point. But he's never going to play again for this team unless everybody gets hurt.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy because they paid guaranteed money. I have to say the Browns have got to be the stupidest organization in football over the course of time. They've never got themselves out of... I mean, they even back in the day, they couldn't get themselves out of a hole. Then they get rid of the Browns, and then they bring them back, and they still do the stupid shit. You know?
I think the Jaguars have...
the Jaguars just can't find a coach.
Excuse me. I work today, so I'm a little tired, everybody.
And I thought Peterson was the guy. I liked Peterson. What he did with Philadelphia was nice. I believe he even won a Super Bowl with them with Nick Foles.
Yeah, Dick Nick.
Because what's his name took him all the way, but then got hurt, and then Foles had to play in the championship game.
Dick Nick.
Yeah.
Whipped it out for them all, and then they were like, I love this kid.
Yeah, so...
That's what happened, man.
But I'll tell you...
That's the truth.
I think the Jaguars are good.
They're trash.
But I think we're going to end it on a trash note, and with the Jaguars, with him saying they're trash, I'm saying they're good. And they're in a bad division.
We could pick division winners next time, too. We didn't even talk. I want to get closer to this shit, though.
Like my boy's been saying all night, please like, share, and subscribe, and make comments and talk to us about anything you heard tonight or anything you think we did.
Yeah, give us an emoji. I can't give myself an emoji. I need the people to give me an emoji. And
I think I am an emoji.
Guy.
I'm a special fella.
He's a shamrock emoji, man, because he's Irish. Look at how white he is over there.
In fact, if anybody wants to draw a picture of me blowing smoke in a baby's carriage, I would love that.
A cartoon of him blowing, like the baby from Roger Rabbit. My stogie.
And we'll go out like Howard's mom.
Ooh, this is the dirty 3. Go fuck yourself.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.